Looking for the best aftermarket parts and accessories for your model? Look no further than MCV Products. Bring your models to life at mcvproducts.net. Well, hello, all my fellow modeling nerds. It's Matt with Matt's Models and More. Thank you for tuning back in. Good episode today. A lot of y'all have been waiting all week and putting in your answers from the last video we did, which if you didn't see that, go back and check it out. The first subject was discussing how to make glass for gauges, dash gauges inside your vehicle, and headlights, which headlights to me is the most important thing, but really sky's the limit on what you can use that resin for. Very inexpensive, and I know y'all are going to come out with some amazing things with that. It's not a super new technique, but it is something that is starting to catch on. Second part to that video was I had a contest. Contest was for subscribers. So if you were a subscriber, you got to play a game where I put up 4 pictures of close-ups of box art on MPC, AMT, Revell, and Mobius. And in that video, I said the first 20. But let me tell you, you guys are too darn smart. I'm going to have to make this harder next time because I think we had the first 20 in the first 30 minutes of the show being aired. So I had to nix the first 20 or 30 or whatever it was and let everybody that was a subscriber allowed to play the game up until last night at midnight. So today is Sunday morning, 9 o'clock is when this is being aired, and we're about to do the drawing. But first, I'm going to show you another technique. Really not a technique, but we discussed in the last show as well that Fusion Firm is a brush-on chrome. In that video, even though the video was about the headlights and the dash gauges with the resin, got a lot of questions about Fusion Firm, and shame on me because I thought everybody knew about that, and they really didn't. So we're going to go over that because Fusion Firm not only has the brush on, which is what I showed in that video, I just received the airbrush version from Fusion Firm. So not sponsored by them, and I'm not an affiliate. I don't get paid for anything that they do. I just love the product. I like it better than the Revell Chrome. So I have to say, if you're using Revell Chrome for $35, $40 versus Fusion Firm for $10, you can't beat it. And I think in the last video I said $10 for the airbrush spray, but it's actually about $13 to $14. But still, I mean, half the price. It sprays just as good right out of the airbrush. You don't have to worry about waiting weeks and weeks and weeks to touch it like you do at Revell. With this Fusion Firm, give it 72 hours and it's good. I mean, it's completely ready to use. So we're going to go to the spray booth and just see how easy this is. So let's go check it out, and then after that we will do the drawing. So hang in there. Hey everybody, welcome back to the bench. Got something new for you today. This is not new. Well, it's fairly new. A lot of people know about Fusion Firm. This is the brush on chrome that's kind of taking the world by storm, mainly because super easy to use and it's cost effective. I'm using the Revell Chrome spray right now, and it cost me almost $40 shipped to me, which is ridiculous. I am scared to use it just because I'm very sparingly I use it sparingly just because I'm afraid to use it all. And it's really just been a hindrance. And then it takes forever to dry. It's great stuff and it looks amazing. But this is on a whole nother level. I've been using this now for a couple projects. You can see my last couple of videos, I discuss it. So we know about it, but that's not what I'm discussing. Now, I have used the varnish on top of this. Revell Chrome spray, you usually have to spray it with Spastics. And again, just like the last video, Spastics, even though they say it's a chrome protectant over that Revell Chrome, it does diminish the chrome a little bit. I don't care what anybody says. I have taken a picture before and a picture after, and there is definitely a difference. This You can put this on anything like a bumper and go back over it. It says wait 72 hours. Put the varnish on it that they give you with this. $9.99. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat that. $40 for a Revell chrome spray that takes weeks and weeks to actually, you know, be ready to handle, or this that dries in 72 hours and you can apply a protective varnish to it. So to me, it's a no-brainer, and it looks fantastic. Now, what takes this to a whole nother level is this just came out. Everybody's been asking if you can airbrush that, which some of the tests that's been done, it hasn't turned out as great as applying it with their special brush. And I even used a different kind of brush, you know, an expensive brush, to see if it made a difference, and it doesn't. They must know what they're doing, because the brush that comes with this is the best way to go. And I lay it on thick, because you want to do one application. If you have to reapply it doesn't turn out as great. But here's your airbrush. So this is what everybody's been asking about. So Fusion Firm came storming in. Liquid chrome, and this is strictly for the airbrush. And here's the cool thing. You do not have to mix it with anything. You pour it straight into your airbrush cup and you're ready to go. It is that simple. And it's a water-based, so it's going to be easy to clean up as well. So here it is, folks. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the paint booth, and I'm going to shoot some wheels. Just the beauty ring, we're going to shoot the wheels on those to see how it comes out. So let's go over there and check it out. Okay guys, we're back at the booth. Hopefully you can hear me.
Can you hear me now?
I do have my noise cancellation microphone on, so hopefully the background noise of the vent. Please excuse my spray booth. Looks horrible right now, but again, here is the liquid chrome from Fusion Firm. I'll be using my Black Widow. I still have the 0.5 needle in it. Now, this is what I like too, is that is a really nice filler. That's going to make it easy for us to fill our cups. And I don't want to put too much in, and it says not to, just because you don't want to waste it or spill it by accident. All right, and let's see if we can see what's in there without spilling it. You can't see it. I didn't put a lot in there. It should be enough. Well, let's do a little bit more, because I might go ahead and spray all 4 wheels while I've got you here. Let me go ahead and put that cap on, because I don't want that to dry out. And I also need to get my air hose out of the way so it's not bumping. All right, so here's the beauty rings for the set of wheels that I'm working on. And let me test spray this first. I've got it on PSI 15. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. All right, here we go. I mean, it goes on so nice. It doesn't take very much at all. This is way better than the Revell chrome spray. Holy cow. I don't know if you can see that. Lighting is not very good. I mean, it goes on like the Revell chrome spray, but to me it seems a little bit easier. That's one down. I still got some juice in the cup. Let's go to the next one. Seems like about 15 PSI, maybe even 12 to 10 might even do the trick too. I don't think you need a lot. Oh, wow. All right, guys, this is the new thing here. This is it. And this was $10 as well. I mean, that is just so much better than the Revell chrome spray. And I still got enough to probably finish these two smaller ones, because these are staggered wheels. And the other thing about this, I was reading the instructions, is it says you do not have to prep it as far as primer, you just spray it right on, no matter what kind of plastic it is. Hopefully you can see that. Make sure I get that outside ring too. Here's the other thing about this is I think unlike the brush on type where you can't really go back over it, you can with the airbrush spray. So that's a big difference as well too, because I'm going to go over the top again. This doesn't come with the lacquer, or not the lacquer, but the varnish finish to protect it. But I think it should work. Should be the same no matter what. I got just enough to probably go ahead and spray over the top of them like that again. So let's do that real quick. Yes, you can go back over this. It doesn't do that same effect that if you brush it on. It actually leaves like this trace of where you were brushing. This does not do that, so you can put multiple coats on and it still look good. I'm impressed. I am seriously impressed. This company right here is just, they hit the number, and I've got just a little bit left in my cup. Okay, so we're back at the bench and those turned out phenomenal. I've got them in the dehydrator. I am not going to run the heat or anything. I'm just going to set them in there. That's all I'm going to do, and let them sit in there for 72 hours. I have nothing else to put in the dehydrator for a little while, so I'm going to let them take the room up while I'm doing other things. But I did want to go over the last video I did just to show the brush on Fusion Firm. This is the brush on, and then I did the glass with resin where I poured in. Make sure you see that video. I'll put a card up there so you can check out that video on how I did the glass for these headlights, which you can see I also went ahead and put the black wash around the headlight trim right beside the resin and the actual chrome. That way it gives it a little bit of depth, but that's huge right there. But look at that. I mean, look at the chrome on that. That's brushed on. It's just amazing. That's just, you can't get any better than that. I mean, that is huge for us in the industry. So we're going to have some fun with this stuff. So I advise you, I wish I was getting paid for this. I advise you to go check out that. I'll put the Amazon link where I got it from. Again, Fusion Firm, and it's permanent, waterproof, perfect coverage, easy to replenish. So obviously you can, put this back, and maybe they're going to sell a volume size where you can refill the, or they're just saying easy to replenish because it's not expensive. It's the only thing I can think of. But it clearly states on there, reading the directions, it says you just pour it in your airbrush and spray. It's that simple. Right there at the top. All right, so there you go. That was a major question from the last video about Fusion Firm, and everybody was wondering if that was going to be an available product in the airbrush form, and there you go. It's that simple. You just literally pour it in, and it's ready to go. 14 bucks, can't beat it. Now, I will say I was going to put a link in the description when I was editing this, and unfortunately, it's not on Amazon anymore. I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is it's maybe sold out. Maybe everybody jumped on it and is gone for whatever reason. Well, the reason would be because it's outstanding and everybody's snatching it up. Or Fusion Firm did not have enough quantity for the masses. So that could be the reason. So I apologize about not having the link in the description for that stuff, but keep looking for it. All you got to do is type in Fusion Firm, either the brush on chrome or the air spray version. So just, you're going to want it. Trust me, especially for the price, you can't beat it. All right. So we ended up doing the drawing. 56 people got the answers right. 56. Now keep in mind, we're at At that point when I stopped, it was at, I think, 8,000 views. So you had 8,000 views. We had 500 and something comments, lots of chances, but a lot of people got it wrong. But 58 of you got it right. 58, I'm sorry. 58 got it right. And they are in this bucket. Now, what we did is, it's not handwritten. I had to copy and paste each of your names and put it in Word, and then cut them out, fold them, put them in this basket. So, and we've mixed it up plenty of times. Hopefully you can see that. Just mixing it, mixing it, mixing it. I don't want to sit here all day, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it above me. Good luck to everybody. 58 of you. Hold it above me. Pull out the name. I'm put it around one more time. Uh-oh. That one fell out, so that's not fair. So we're gonna mix them up again. Nothing in my hand. Mix them up again. All right, so let's pull this one. Who is it?
Got him! Got him!
Sorry. Gotta have my glasses on. All right, the winner is 1968 Ford Man. There it is right there. I'll also put it on the screen, and that way you know. So I will message at 1968 Ford Man. I will message him, let him know he won the prize. And if you are Mr. Ford Man and you're watching, congratulations. And make sure you send me a message at my email, which I'll put down right there. That way we can both communicate, get your address, and I will get those shipped out to you tomorrow. I'll put it in the mail tomorrow. So it'll be on your way to you. You'll probably get it in about 2 or 3 days. So congratulations, everyone. Thank you for playing. That game was way too easy. Next time it's going to be a little harder. But until next time, guys, keep on rolling.